Let me share the second part of this live. I just keep it on my lap. Let me share the second part of this live. So the last um, video I played Janet Jackson Control, Ralph Tresvant Sensitivity in honor of their birthday. This day that year, May 16th in history, in 1792, slave trade eradicated in Denmark. Somebody cowards. 1866 hires Charles Elmer hires root beer formulated. That sounds good to go get a root beer. Make a floaty. In 1903, George Wyman begins their first motorcycle journey around the world. In 1938, Atlanta hotel fire kills 38 people. Wow. Rise in power. I'm quite sure the family has been compensated. And this was in 1938, way before I was born. Let's go into the Chinese zodiac, the snake. I ain't with the camera all up on me. I ain't that flawless. Okay. The Chinese zodiac snake is a sensitive soul, easily hurt, and seeking peace and harmony in his or her life and environment whenever possible. When it comes to emotional and psychological stability, it is their environment that most contributes to their inner calm. As such, the snake personality seeks security in all things and will turn their efforts and mind to that first and foremost. They are constantly vigilant, always careful to keep the confrontation around them from ever occurring. They will smoothly avoid them to maintain their outer peace. Snakes seems meek, couching their words in political correct terms to avoid any offense or treading on the toes of others. The Chinese snake zodiac sign's vulnerability allows them to feel the sensitivity of those around them, knowing their attitude and how to act to prevent certain reactions among them. They act with caution and are adept at smoothing over troubled waters as a practice of their everyday life. They are excellent facilitators of communication as they will let everyone have the opportunity to state their minds. The snake traits show they are careful to weigh all the factors in a situation. They make sure that in the end, the most well balanced direction is the one they choose to go. They also have an amazing tenacity for sticking to the goals they set for themselves. Because of all this, the Chinese snakes are good hearted, kind, and very easy to love, but difficult to get to know. The Chinese snake is a cautious, quiet critter, and this is both his greatest strength and grandest weakness. His need for those around him to accept him and his life is absolutely important for the foundation of his security. This can make them incredibly paranoid about others' opinions, and this can be paralytic for the snake. The snake zodiac sign's desire to not offend can often lead them to cling tightly to a certain moral code and do everything they can to conform to what is safe and popular. Snake isn't good at standing up for himself, which means conflict, and they avoid that at all costs. Their tendency to deep and contemplative thoughts can sometimes manifest as being completely lazy, their cautious nature driving them to inaction. No action for me today. I gave myself a tower. I get on my own nerves. In Chinese astrology, the snake sign is excellent in creative careers. Their attention to details and comfort makes them adapt at careers that focus on making a space for comfortable painting, designing, glasswork, decoration. All these are about making a space homey and peaceful and can make them adapt in the dealings of antiques. The snake's sensuosity and feel for rhythm also makes them adapt dancers and performers. The innate knowledge of people and the care in their handling makes them excellent in those fields where this is useful. They will be good at psychologists. They will be good as a psychologist, administrators, and detectives. All of these are useful tools in their toolkit. The one thing the Chinese zodiac sign snake must never get involved with is positions that requires them to make decisions. They are no way suited for such a career. The Chinese snake travesty is nothing in their toolkit that enables them to take command in or handle making decisions. This position would make the situation untenable as their makeup prevents them from behaving in the necessary capacity. And with a strong second in command, they can be quite effective. As long as they are left to the business of handling people in diplomacy. That being said, the snakes can serve rather spectacularly in the capacity of a second in command, but that is provided the one who's actually in charge is strong of mind and will to overcome the snake's characteristics of fluidity. I'm going to let the AI read. 3:59 p.m. on my alarm. Practice sharing your feelings with the group. There's no group here. I don't know if this is going to take longer or shorter, but I'm trying not to lose my patience. What else do I need to be doing if this is not it?
Chinese snake is a coworker. Chinese snake zodiac sign as coworkers are incredibly effective provided that the ones they are working alongside are capable of keeping the snake driven and on task. They are wonderful visionaries. Their intuition and ability to think in the abstract allow them to handle the fuzzier aspects of their work with finesse. If one is open to keen observation and advice from those who possess the ability to give it, then working with a snake is the correct course of action to take. Best of all, snake as a coworker is immensely easy to get along with. They'll always be affable and willing to sort out any difficulties with a minimum of conflict.
Okay, the Chinese snake star signs are very fond of money because with that money, they can build a life of comfort and ensure that their stable base is unshaken. Their spending habits are quixotic, quixotic at best, seemingly unwillingly to spend money on practical things, but at the same time, they will spend a great deal on an art piece or some aspect of comfort in their home. But don't think this means a pretty piece will let you take them for a fool. The snakes have a shrewd sense of an item's value, both its actual value and its value to them. Trying to pull one over on them will find an attempt to trade immediately shut down. Dating a Chinese zodiac snake. Oh my goodness, come on. The snake personality would see dating as a central point of their lives and love to be treated with care and respect. Snakes without love is life is yet to be complete. They believe in the deep mystery of love and life and will be drawn in with amazing rapidity for those who embody all of this in its rappelling sensuality. The snake will happily be enslaved by love. I'm gonna have to go find me some love today. And nothing will drive them to soaring heights of creativity, expressions of passion. Nothing driven by love will ever be seen as impossible for the snake. I must be. After all, love is what life is for. My bioelectric rebuild. Thank you. Nothing driven by love would ever be seen as impossible by the snake. After all, love is what life is for. Sharing a life with a person born in the snake year would be difficult. Their desire for peace and harmony in their home is disrupted by the presence of another, even a deeply desired other. According to Chinese horoscope, the snake's sensuality is magnetic to others, drawing them in like moths to the flame. They are genuine, sentimental, and completely in tune with the needs of their partner. They make a study of them, learning their ways and natural inner nature with strokes. What strokes their flame and rises their hunger is an unending torrent. The Chinese zodiac snake is forever attentive and gentle, and their loving is always imaginative. They consider lovemaking to be a form of worship of their partner, their relationship, and the very act itself. If you want a partner who will take all the time needed to learn and fulfill your needs and desires, it's a snake lover you want. I'm going to find a snake today. The years of the snake: January 27, 1941 to February 14, 1942, February 14, 1953 to February 2nd, 1952, February 2nd, 1965 to January 20th, 1966, February 18, 1977 to February 6, 1978, February 6, 1989 to January 26, 1990, January 24, 2001 to February 11, 2002, February 10th, 2013 to January 30th, 2014, January, which will be next year, January 29th, 2025 to February 16th, 2026, February 16th, 2037 to February 2038. Perhaps I need to save myself with the snake. Oh, goodness. So much tension, pressure, the nerve. I'd rather be where I'm at than a few people, honey, that are living and suffering in silence and guilt for messing with me. So let me forever be grateful for my abode. Fuck what you heard. Birthday planet, happy birthday, Taurus. The day of the outrageous flare. Can't you tell? I hope you're flaring up as well. Your ruling planet is Venus, which symbolizes the things that make you happy and your creative personality. May 16th birthday symbol is the bull for the Taurus zodiac sign. Your birthday tarot card is the Tower. Okay? This card signifies that you will come to know something that can change your life. I think I already know it, but if they bring it, it's just confirmation and it'll help them relieve their stress. So let's go into the Tower. Sunsigns.org. I have to laugh at myself, honey. The Tower. The Tower is the most traumatic of all cards that appear in the Rider Waite or any deck. It represents turmoil, rapid fire change, and tragedy. Little good comes when this card is in your tarot reading. It is always a portent of sorrow. The card, the fire, in the card, in the sky, above the tower, men and women trembling to the ground. To the ground. lightning crashing through the dark sky, and the fallen crown of some dethroned king. This major arcana card itself depicts nothing but bad omens. And you wonder, wow, I'm emotional. If I'm the only one that feels it, then thank God. Read on to move to learn more about what this tarot card means in both the upright and inverted position. Overall view of the tower. No matter what your preparations are, disaster is coming. Nothing can keep you safe from the torrent coming down the way, not even I, says Olive Oil or Alice. The torrent of change coming your way cannot be avoided. All your work has created a false sense of security. The tower is crumbling. Beware. I am being aware. Trying to keep this YouTube stable. The past events. The only good news here is that it has come your way and past whatever the tragedy is. You are still suffering from its after effects, but the worst of it is past you. Now is the time for rebuilding. Yes. Present events. Everything around you is in chaos. You can feel the battering, howling winds of the hurricane outside. And you know that it won't be long until the house falls, that you will survive, that it will pass is the only assurance you can be offered at this point. Indeed. Future events. There's a bad moon on the rise, and nothing can be done to stop it. The coming events will irrevocably change your life. Prepare may seem like sound advice, but nothing you can do will prepare you for this. At this point, it's merely a matter of surviving, and survive you will. Have to wait and see who all survives. Overall, sometimes when you build a fortress, you're not just locking away those things that might hurt you, but locking yourself away from the life outside. The tower in this position of reverse indicates a change, a fear of change, attempting to avoid an imagined disaster. Past events, you've been hiding in your nutshell, cowering away from whatever imagined fears are out there. It could be because of past hurts. It is. It could be a simple matter of being overwhelmed. It is. 4:12 p.m. on my alarm. Are you looking for complete devotion? Yes, I am. It's kept you safe and it hasn't let you live, and you're starting to feel that. Yes, I am. Present events. Are you safe in your home, little turtle? Something has happened recently that has you hiding in your shell. Not hiding at all. Yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. They always love me. I return everything back to sender, like alchemy and you does. So, not poking your head out to see if all those things you fear are there. It's time to get out. Time to live a little. You may get banged up a bit, but wounds heal, and scars are the hallmark of a life well lived. I'm ready to bruise, baby. I've been bruised. I'm used to it. Hurt me, baby. Hurt me. If you dare. So, future events up in the reverse. Something is coming soon that has you scared. You want to hide from it. And the appearance of this tarot card in your reading is just a warning against that. Please don't bury your head, don't hide from it. Meet the common challenges head on when it comes, I guess. So, for the meditation, the associated colors are red for chaos, war, and upheaval. This is for the meditation of the tower in the upright position. I have a tower meditation I can put on. The tower meditation in the upright position. This tarot meditation of the Tower card upright will focus on the inevitability of certain tragic factors. Some things are, in fact, meditation. Allow and moot stands in between. A moat is a deep, wide ditch surrounding a castle, a fort, or a town, typically filled with water. Bear to worry. A family has boo. I don't know. The marks of the bubonic plague. The plague is in the tower, and no one is safe. With its veracity, it won't be long until the entire fortress is infected. It is as if the gods themselves have turned against you, and the next day, as all is hell of this, and the tower fall killed, and the army standing outside come out and record them in your journal. Men are red for loneliness, for the tower card in the reverse position. This tarot meditation of the tarot card, this tarot meditation well secluded, nothing can get in. Inundated with a terrible distrust of the people around you and the future. As you settle into the meditation, you will find just you might get sick and too much time in front of the computer. After all, the rays from the screen could cause skin cancer. The world is robbing you, recording time have checked upon him, but that would require being in front of the window where not only is there a draft, but you know that someone out there is watching you. Not watching over you, but spying on you, trying to steal your identity. Every glimpse they get of you gets them one step closer. The life you live in this state is lonely, but it's safe. You don't talk to anyone. You don't let anyone close. And you take all the precautions to be sure that you'll be safe from disease, death, and life in general. Thank God you're so careful. It keeps you from harm. As you come out of the tarot meditation of the inverted tower card, carry that feeling, that knowledge with you. Think about it carefully by writing in your journal anything in there that seems familiar. Anywhere you may be able to take more risk and live a larger life under that. Then let the feeling you carried with you through the meditation go. It's an illusion of safety. 4:29 p.m. on my alarm. Are you looking for a compass? No, I know where to go. And that has completed the meditation for the Tower card in the inverted and reverse position. The minor arcana cards are the Seven of Pentacles. Taking stock. I'm not going to look for the Seven of Pentacles, am I? Work hard, Shavonda, work hard. The Seven of Pentacles.